Trash. It's disgusting. It's filthy. Everyone hates it. In 2013, Americans alone generated 254 million tons of trash.
No more, no less.
Despicable. Trash is one of the leading causes of cute animal deaths, so why would anyone want to be ruler of trash?
Fuck, I couldn't tell you, Ian. I don't know. But today, we're interviewing the leader of all trash. No, it's not this guy. It's this woman, Pollyanna McIntosh.
After growing up in Portugal, Colombia, and Scotland, she then left for London to pursue acting. She then broke through in the US with a horror flick called The Woman. And boy, was it a good flick. The Scottish actress sat down with our good friend T and discussed how she got her start, where she thinks her character's arc will go in the hit AMC show, and how her career is beginning to blow up. Bang.
Whoa, watch out.
Boom.
Let's take a look.
What is up, Skybound family? It's your girl T, and I'm here today with a very special guest. I'm here today with Pollyanna McIntosh, probably better known as Jadis from The Walking Dead. We're gonna have a little chat. We're gonna talk about what's going on in the show, what's going on with you and your career, what's next, and what's going on right now.
Cool, sounds good.
All right. So when you're on a huge show like The Walking Dead, people think that you're some overnight success, but that's definitely almost never true for anyone. So let's talk a little bit more about like films and other projects you've done early in your career that you really think helped get you to where you are right now.
I did a movie called The Woman, which did pretty well in the States. I went to Sundance, and that got me started on sort of offers and stuff. That was a movie that really meant a lot to me as far as my involvement in it, but also where it took me. And I did a show called Hap and Leonard, which I really loved doing for Sundance Channel, which is now on its third season, I think, and they shoot in Atlanta now, so we're pals down there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool. And I don't know, I've done so many indie films. I think a lot of people know me from Let Us Pray, which is the movie I did with Liam Gallagher. Shit, did I? Which is a movie I did with Liam Cunningham from Game of Thrones. And White Settlers, which is called The Bloodlands over here, and a movie called Exam, and, you know, lots of stuff. Lots of fun stuff.
Being a working actor.
Yeah.
You know, just living the working actor life.
Yeah, and often playing weird characters. Like, I played a lot of weird characters, which has done me quite well. I did a movie called Tales of Halloween, where I was sort of a witch / violently abusive wife / broken woman who wanted to have a baby. That was kind of a weird one. And I had 4 arms.
Now we've got some questions from fans, so thanks to everyone who submitted. Let's start off with at The Walking Dead World. Wow, very devoted fan there. What's it like to film on the junkyard set?
It's super cool because it just looks amazing, and there's always stuff to look at and stuff to find and discover. It's so realistic, you know. And then it's hot as all hell, and everybody hates shooting there.
Yeah.
So there's really no shade, and people get pretty overheated, and it's kind of fun because we have a snake wrangler around that set because, you know, it's a great place for snakes to hide and whatnot.
Right.
So I'm always checking in with her and seeing what she's caught.
Oh dear.
Yeah, copperheads and things.
I hadn't even thought about that. Good Lord.
Yeah, I mean, we're really out in the wilds there, so, you know, it's their land, basically.
Yikes.
And we built this huge, like, set that they can go and hide under, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You okay?
That's
not good to snakes.
Much like Indiana Jones, I don't love snakes. Okay, at Renee Michelle 20, sorry about that, Renee. Why the storage container and why the sculpting?
Okay, why the storage containers? Well, they're pretty handy and they're pretty secure from the walkers. And they work as both, you know, living areas, but also like thoroughfares, you know, and hallways for us. I think they're really handy. And then they're actually quite cool to stay cool in as well. And then what was the other question?
Why the sculpting?
Why the sculpting? Why not the sculpting? Life is hard and life is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know? And
Art
she
shouldn't
celebrates,
have to die in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, she celebrates what she can do. And it's very community as well. Like everyone brought these things together, you know?
Yeah. At Sammy Lane 2 asks, how is it that you can make a bowl cut look so darn sexy? It is hard to pull that off.
Well, I just don't know.
Some things can't be
I've gone a little
learned.
different lately. This is just me. This is my break hair, you know?
Yeah. May as well take advantage while you can.
Yeah.
I always applaud a somewhat off the beaten path hair color myself. At 19 Barber 91 asks, when the war is over, will Jadis ever get to lay with Rick? That's a very polite way of asking that.
When the war is over, will Jadis ever get to lay with Rick? I don't know. When the war is over, I don't know if it has to be over for that to happen. I don't know if it would happen if there wasn't a war on, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps the high stress situation is what's really kind of stoking that fire.
I think there'd be a lot more shagging than we see on the show.
Oh,
There's a lot more shagging going on in that world.
Yeah,
off
I
camera.
completely agree.
I mean, what else much is there to do, really? There's not much time either.
Yeah, it's the apocalypse.
It's the apocalypse. You may as well have fun.
May as well get some.
Yeah, eat your chocolate pudding and get laid.
At Jen Swaff asks, how can your character act so calm while in a zombie apocalypse?
That's part of her strength, is her togetherness, you know?
Yeah. Was that a choice that you feel that you made, where you wanted to play her a certain way, or do you think it's something that you collaborated more with the show's directors?
It's actually hard. It's like chicken and egg, because I mean, it's all in the writing, you know?
Yeah.
The way that she speaks and the way that she holds herself kind of a little above outsiders, but she's very egalitarian in her community whilst clearly being the leader, you know? Mm-hmm. I'd say that there's a wonderful pacing in the dialogue of Jadis, and it allows for a certain calmness. It encourages a certain calmness. There's not there's no real second guessing her, and she kind of likes that. That mystery requires a little calm, you know. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a pleasure. It's like a relaxation exercise.
Yeah. I mean, if you can keep your cool in the apocalypse, then you've definitely got your center. Yeah. Wow. So without having the benefit of knowing what's going to happen tomorrow with Jadis, where would you like to see her go? What would you like to do with her as an actor?
I'd like to keep unraveling the layers of her, sort of peeling them off and getting under the skin of her a little bit more. I'd like to see her connect with people. I'd like to see her connect with somebody. There's a great cast of characters there to have all sorts of different kinds of relationship arcs with, you know, friendship and otherwise. But I'd obviously love to see her succeed and join these guys, and, you know, it's hard talking about this stuff. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard because, you know, I wish for whatever the creators of the show think is the right thing to do, to be honest, because they've taken me on an incredible ride so far. And I love the show, and I know they do it so well. And so I want her to do, you know, the things that they want of her.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I just like to keep kind of really getting to the core of her and really seeing her connect with people so that I can have those interactions that I love, you know, to have as an actor.
Absolutely.
Oh man, you got any sunglasses? Pollyanna's future is so bright. So if you want to soak up the rest of her advice and insight on The Walking Dead, head on over to Skybound.com, watch that full interview. If you're into horror movies, definitely go watch The Woman, and be sure to tune into the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead this Sunday, February 25th.
Like and comment on the video and let us know below what you think is going to happen with Jadis on the show. Well, certainly nothing's going to happen in the comics because she's not in the friggin' comics. Subscribe to Skybound and we'll see you all next week. Bye! Toodles.